November 2022. OpenAI releases ChatGPT to the public, a tool trained with a massive dataset of 570 gigabytes and 300 billion words. 2 months after its release, it is estimated that ChatGPT reached 100 million monthly users. The technology is a vast improvement to the traditional search engine. You no longer have to navigate through result pages and websites to find what you're looking for. AI gives you an answer within seconds. Although it's not perfect, sometimes it makes stuff up, also known as hallucinations. Several tests and studies have been done to check the chatbot's reliability and knowledge. Groups of university professors have put ChatGPT-4 through different medical license exams. One study gave the AI an accuracy rate of 90% and another at 60%. But no matter how reliable the tool is today, the technological advancement is significant. Fast forward to April 2023, and it's estimated that OpenAI generates 1.8 million monthly visitors. Businesses have adapted the tool to increase their efficiency and productivity. In addition, people use it to create, improve, and learn new things. Others use it to get quick answers to simple questions, whether it's about their dog's eating habits, gym routine, relationship issues, or learning a new language. And this is where things might turn dark. We've wrestled with social media platforms and privacy issues in the last few years. For example, Facebook recently agreed to a lawsuit settlement of $725 million. The lawsuit was made against Facebook in 2018, claiming that Facebook gave access to its user data to third parties without the user's consent. It is said that the third party used the data for political campaigns. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. How many times have you spoken to a friend or a family member about something and suddenly received ads on your phone related to what you were talking about? Probably once or twice, or at least you know someone with this type of experience. One could argue that you've probably searched for this topic or product in the past and thus getting personalized ads. This is a common argument against the idea of companies listening to your conversations and basing their ads on what you have said. Not long ago, a Twitter user looked through the app usage on his phone, only to find out that WhatsApp had been using his microphone several times in the background during the night while he was sleeping. He shared print screens showing that WhatsApp indeed activated and deactivated his microphone several times during the night. This received a massive Twitter response, forcing the company to produce an explanation. Shortly after, WhatsApp made a public statement on Twitter saying, "We believe this is a bug on Android that misattributes information in their privacy dashboard and have asked Google to investigate and remediate." Google later confirmed, saying, "Based on our current investigation, this reported bug in Android affecting WhatsApp users produces incorrect privacy indicators and notifications in the privacy dashboard." They also added that they are working to develop a fix for users. WhatsApp Inc. was acquired by Facebook in 2014, and this incident took place in May 2023. OpenAI decided to take ChatGPT offline in March 2023 due to a bug. This bug allowed some users to see parts of other users' chat history. OpenAI, in a blog post, also confirmed that this bug made it possible for some people to see other users' first and last names, email addresses, payment addresses, credit card expiration dates, and the last 4 digits on the credit card. The bug was quickly fixed, but it demonstrates the dangers of AI and chatbots and sharing personal details on the internet in general. Leaked and hacked private messages, emails, and social media accounts have existed since the beginning of the Wild Web. It's already in the public mind and knowledge. But what about AI chatbots? While these AI tools are being hyped up and talked about, only a few acknowledge the possible consequences in terms of privacy, leaving us open for a much more significant threat than we have seen before. The advertising industry is a billion-dollar industry. In 2022, the global market value was estimated to be $615 billion. In 2028, it's expected to grow to $834 billion. Every day we are exposed to advertisements. Many ads target you based on age, country, language, education, gender, and interests. It's all based on your habits online and the information you share through different websites and applications. It's a billion-dollar industry where you are the target. Companies and organizations research and target specific groups of people to either sell them a service or a product or to influence them in other ways. Let's take an example. If a tech company is launching a new video game, they want to target their ads to gamers. But if only people outside their target group display their ads, they are most likely at a loss and don't sell any games. Creating ads and buying ad space can be expensive. They need to get their product and service in front of potential buyers. This means they want to be as specific as possible on who should be exposed to the ads. And this is where your internet usage comes into the picture. When you sign up for websites, download applications on your phone, and like pages on Facebook or Instagram, everything is logged. A persona has been created, where they can tell what type of person you are and which interests you have. This way, they can send you ads specifically designed for you. Applications and websites often request your approval to store certain cookies and serve you personalized ads to give you a better user experience. But really, it's just about sellers and buyers. They want you to consume so that they can profit. Usually, they gather information like your name, email address, country, language, the device you are using, and what pages on Facebook you've liked. This might change drastically with chatbots. Chatbots aren't designed like traditional search engines, where you type in your inquiry and get a result page containing websites that might answer your question. With chatbots, people are having full-blown conversations with AI. These conversations can contain many personal details that will be very valuable to corporations. Companies and businesses are incorporating chatbots into their daily schedules as well. For example, employees might paste meeting notes or company statistics for summarization. In other means, they could potentially share highly sensitive information. Your conversation with a chatbot today might seem harmless, but the buildup of multiple chats throughout a month or a year can reveal a lot about you. After a while, small pieces of information and clues can create a pretty accurate picture of who you are. Let's take this short inquiry as an example. Me and my wife are going with our kids to Disneyland in 5 weeks. Is bringing a dog into Disneyland allowed? And what is the fastest route from Texas to California? 2 sentences, and we already know that this person is married, has kids, lives in Texas, owns a dog, and is going to Disneyland soon. And most likely, after the response from the chatbot, our fictional character will ask a couple of follow-up questions that reveal even more information. What's even more scary is that people might be inclined to reveal personal details that they wouldn't share with anyone else. They know that they are talking to a computer with loads of knowledge. The AI might have answers and solutions to problems that the user wouldn't dare sharing with friends or family. It creates a false feeling of trust, giving the impression that the conversation is between you and a bot in private. But this machine is run by someone. OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT, has a lengthy privacy policy. In it, they state, "When you use our services, we may collect personal information that is included in input, file uploads, or feedback that you provide to our services." They also communicate that we may use personal information for the following purposes: to provide, administer, maintain, and/or analyze the services, to improve our services and conduct research, to communicate with you, to develop new programs and services. Under the headline, Disclosure of Personal Information. They also note that, in certain circumstances, we may provide your personal information to third parties without further notice to you, unless required by the law. OpenAI also added that any data sent through the API will be retained for abuse and misuse monitoring purposes for a maximum of 30 days, after which it will be deleted, unless otherwise required by law. We are not saying that OpenAI sells or shares your personal details with third parties, but their privacy policy is transparent enough to encourage you to be careful with the information you put in. Even if ChatGPT doesn't sell your information, that doesn't mean that all other chatbots follow the same path. In a market this big and valuable, it will surely attract foul players. The problem is identifying them. Just look at Enron, Bernie Madoff, and FTX. They appeared as trustworthy, but proved to be the opposite when it was too late. The potential invasion of your privacy is massive, whether it be bugs, hackers, or mainly what the companies owning these chatbots are doing with your information. For example, would you trust a stranger with your diary? Probably not. Why would a chatbot be any different? So what can we do to protect ourselves and our personal details? The obvious answer is not to share private information at all, but that would be almost impossible considering how vital these AI tools might become in people's jobs, or even now. If the bots keep improving and everyone uses them, you could fall behind business-wise. With the help of a personal assistant, the AI tool, people can produce and create things much faster than before. And we need to adapt and take advantage of these new things to compete with everyone else. A rule of thumb should be to always think twice before putting something into the chat. And you shouldn't write anything you don't want others to see, because you can never be sure that the conversation is just between you and the AI bot. But it's not all dark. Yes, with these types of technologies come some negative aspects, with privacy concerns being one of them. But it can also greatly benefit us if used correctly. They can help us work faster and more efficiently. They can help us learn and study better. Many people already use ChatGPT as their language teacher to improve their skills. There is also a big community around creating different food recipes with the help of AI. And if I need a quick summary of an article or a specific philosophy, I would ask a chatbot. Then I could be precise on how it should be formatted and how many words it should contain. At the end of the day, it's all about perspective and taking precautions. Don't mindlessly focus on only the bad or good things. If you just see the negatives, you will lose out on the positives. If you only focus on the positives, you might be unpleasantly surprised by negative consequences. Instead, adapt a more balanced approach. Recognize the bad, recognize the good, and act according to that.